water, I call forth the healing and renewal, the ancestral currents that flow through our veins. May their essence cleanse and purify our beings, nurturing our connection to the cycles of life. In the earthreal realm of spirit, I connect with the timeless essence of our ancestors. May their presence surround us, offering protection and guidance, enveloping us in a web of love and ancestral support. With deep reverence and gratitude, we welcome our ancestors, honoring their legacy and the gifts they bestow upon us. May their wisdom, strength, and love continue to flow as we walk the path they have paved before us. As we call in our ancestors, we invite you to write the name of an ancestor of significance to you on the blue sheet of paper that we gave you when you came in. And if you don't have one, raise your hand and our usher will bring one to you. Online participants can type the name of their ancestor of significance in the chat. And before you return to, and I'm sorry, once you've written it down, you can bring it here to the altar along with your candle. And before you return to your seat, you may also light a candle for your joy and sorrow. Each table can be found both on the left and the right and the front. And you can move as you feel called. you all so much for sharing your ancestors with all of us. We hold them in our hearts. We have the beautiful pleasure of having Mary Ann Somervill with us to lead us in a ritual.
Good morning. I want to begin this earth-centered worship by telling you about a young man who attended SUUSI, many SUUSIs, a few years ago, quite a few. His name was Floating Eagle Feather. And as you can tell from his name, he was of Native American origin, although I don't know his tribe. I was asked on Tuesday to lead this segment of the worship, and as I was walking away, a song he taught us kept floating around through my head. So I knew that was what we needed to do this morning. The song, which we're going to sing together, is "The Earth is Our Mother." Sounds a lot like Gaia to me. And I think we sometimes get so focused on our separate paths that we forget how interrelated many of our spiritual paths are. Some of the verses we're going to sing are mine. Some are those that I learned from Floating Eagle Feather. We're not using the version that's in the hymnal, but we're close. And I have to tell you that this beautiful young man died of AIDS in 1991. The song is new, but it's repetitive. And fortunately, we've got some good folks here to sing along. I'd like you to stand, and we're going to face the directions as we honor them. And ordinarily all week, when somebody said turn to a direction, it didn't matter. This morning it matters. We're going to start as we are, and then we'll turn and face the east. And I'll give you the words at each point. Oh, east is over there. And by the way, whoa, I have to share this lovely wand that I got in the Artisan Bazaar this week. Okay, we'll start facing as we are. The earth is our mother. We must take care of it. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. Hey, young, oh, young, hey, young, young. Hey, young, oh, young, hey, young, young. Now please turn and face the east. Our words are, okay, first, the east represents air, the intellect, the communication. Our words are, it is her precious air we breathe with every breath we take. It is her precious air we breathe with every breath we take. It is her precious air we breathe with every breath we take. Hey, young, oh, young, hey, young. Hey, young, oh, young, hey, young. Then we will turn and face the south, which is behind you, yes. Our word, the south, represents fire, passion, creativity. Our words are, it is her sun which helps us grow with passion for her work. It is her sun which makes us grow with passion for her work. With passion for her work. Hey, young, oh, young, hey, young. Hey, young, oh, young, hey, young. Then turn and face the west. The west is water, representing emotion, sensitivity, empathy. Our words are, her waters heal and cleanse us all, just as they cleanse the earth.
Her waters will dance a song, just as they created her. Her waters will dance a song, just as they created her. Hey, oh, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, oh, yeah.
One more turn to face the north. The north is earth, grounding solidity. Our words are, her precious ground we walk upon with every step we take.
Her precious ground we walk upon with every step we walk upon with every step we take. Hey, yanga, oh, yanga, hey, yanga, hey, yanga, oh, yanga, hey, yanga.
Earth Mother Goddess, we thank you for your presence with us this morning and throughout our SUUSI week. We ask that you guide us all safely as we return home. And now I invite you to take the hand of the persons beside you as we have the goddess blessing. The light of the maiden surrounds us. The love of the mother enfolds us. The wisdom of the crone empowers us. Wherever we are, the goddess is, and all is well. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Thank you so much, Marianne, and we're so grateful for that song. And it's especially live for me as we sit in this room surrounded by the language of the Cherokee people. That song that we sang originated from the Hoopa tribe of Northern California. And so we honor the tradition of our Indigenous ancestors and grateful to have them in this space with us. And now here is the time for the sad part, the releasing. We've had some beautiful time with our ancestors and honoring them and bringing them into the room, but we have to release them. In this sacred moment, I release the spirits of our ancestors, letting go of their presence through the 5 elements. From the earth, I release the weight of the past, allowing the ancestral burdens to dissolve into the soil. May their struggles find resolution and peace, as I and we embrace the freedom to create our own path. Through the dissipating embers of fire, we release the ancestral patterns that no longer serve. May the flames of transformation consume the limitations as we step into our own power and authenticity. On the gentle breeze of air, we release the ancestral voices, no longer bound by their expectations and judgments. May their whispers be carried away by the wind as we listen to our inner voice and follow our own truth. By the flowing current of water, we release the ancestral wounds, allowing the healing waves to wash away the pain. May the emotional ties be dissolved in the rivers as we embrace emotional liberation and finding our own flow. In the vast expanse of spirit, we release the ancestral attachments, letting go of the stories and identities that bind. May their presence find freedom and expansion as we connect with our own spiritual essence and divine truth. With gratitude and reverence, we release our ancestors, honoring their journey and the lessons they've imparted. May their spirits find release and liberation as we embrace the fullness of our own existence. In this release, we find liberation and growth as we honor the past and step into our own future.
Where you go, I'll go, beloved. Where you go, I'll go. Where you go, I'll go, beloved. Where you go, I'll go. Where you lie, I will lie, beloved. Where you lie, I will lie. Where you lie, I will lie, beloved. Where you lie, I will lie. If your people are my people, your people are mine. Your people are my people. Oh, divine, divine. Sing with us, dance with us. Ancestors, where you go, I'll go. Where you go, I'll go. Ancestors, where you go, I'll go. Where you lie, I will lie. Ancestors, where you lie, I will lie. Where you lie, I will lie. Ancestors, where you lie, I will lie. Are my people. Your people are mine. Your people are my people. You're divine, my divine. Your people are my people. Your people are mine. Your people are my people. You're divine, my divine. Where you go, I will go. SUUSI, where you go, I will go. Where you go, I will go. SUUSI, where you go, I will go. Where you lie, I will lie. SUUSI, where you lie, I will lie. Where you lie, I will lie. SUUSI, where you lie, I will lie. Your people are my people. Your people are mine. Your people are my people. You're divine, my divine. Where your people are my people. Your people are mine. Your people are my people. You're divine, my divine.
As we extinguish this chalice, we take with us a week full of inspirations and affirmations. We take the love we hold for this community with us as we navigate all the changes in the world. As we embrace the past, cherish the present, and build the future. May our hearts be filled with gratitude for the precious gift of life and the profound interconnectedness that binds us all. Let us carry this flame in our hearts and shine its radiant light into the world. Blessed be and go in peace. And please take whatever you want from the altar space.
Okay.